Hello everyone, this is Bir Grewall, your financial advisor, strategist, and an author with a proven track record. Well, hope you had enjoyed the first three modules, and if you have not, please just below this video are those modules. Scroll down and go through them one at a time. Start with number one, and in that same sequence, number one, number two, number three. They are not that long. They will change your financial life. So it is for you. You went through that. All right. And so now is the time to get serious about things. And folks, this is just not a hype. See, just last week, President Ronald Reagan's budget director, Mr. Starkman, he said, okay, I see a fiscal bloodbath coming up ahead. All right. And these are the best of the best minds out there. Okay, he had run the economy before, and so when they say something, see, then it is time to take some serious action. And now, and CNBC, see, they are like the money channel there. And when they asked him, see, so what should people do? He said, see, okay, still sell everything, see, okay. And so, folks, I'm not saying and that you do whatever okay, you need to do. You have to do that. But my thing is, knowing what I know, I want to share those options with you, like I had been saying. All right. So again, like I said, okay, you can go right here to this thing and check out what he was saying. And I think okay, because people got carried away with Mr. Donald Trump, that he's a businessman and he'll fix the economy. Yes, he probably will, but till the time that his reforms kick in, that will be a long time from now. See, by that time this bloodbath will happen. Number two reason that I feel, is that this economy had been built on borrowed money, all right, and that money was supposed to have come to you and me, to be loaned to us so we can go maybe purchase homes and stuff like that, okay, to re-stimulate the economy. But that did not happen, and like I showed it to you before, that all the banks and the other institutions had been taking the money at 0% and investing it into these Coley corporate owned insurance contracts, okay, and business owned. And so they've been doing it there, so that's why the economy did not get stimulated. And this is a superficial big time bubble. That is why they are saying, okay, I see a fiscal bloodbath coming, because it is even a bigger bubble than what it was before, because this is a superficial economy. So, folks, the people who take action to do this thing, to shield themselves from it, will be okay, way better off. Otherwise, okay, with all the pundits what they are predicting, which I agree with them, that it could be another 2007 happening again. And now you have to think about it, you're right. So but we got the answers here. I'm going to, okay, we shared with you how you can protect yourselves, no matter what happens to the economy, stock market, taxes, or even your health, and put your money on autopilot so you do not have no worries. Everyone wants to okay, win. All right, they all want to have okay, a turbo booster to their money, but the difference is that many of them, they are just kicking the tires around, and they don't know when to take action, and by the time they take action, it is too late. Or when they take action, okay, the damage has already been done, as you might have seen it in 2007, 8, and 9. So the time to protect yourselves is now, when before the things happen. All right, we shared with you, okay, the dilemma about your IRAs and 401ks, okay, and we shared with you how to put the turbo booster. Again, like I said, we everyone wants to have it. You remember I mentioned, four green circles are way better than, you get two or three green circles, right? And here I've been telling you, okay, it will be tax free, but why did I put tax favored over here? Because if the money is not set up properly, it will not be tax free. Okay, so the setup is the key, you're right. So you have to implement all of these things, folks. Now, everyone wants to be in the millionaire category right here, and but how come very few people? Because they fail to implement, take action to have their money be transferred into this side here, into the millionaire category. That is the difference between the people who are millionaires already and the others who are dreaming about it. However, if you take action and implement, which I'll show it to you in a few minutes, and then you can be on your way. All right. Again, here too, okay, we showed you that there are people, okay, who have had this kind of results, and versus, okay, this thing right here. Yes, everyone, you might, including you, might be thinking about it. Oh, yes, I would love to have that, but without taking action and without implementing these programs, okay, it will just be a bad dream only. Plus, folks, this is the key thing right here, and I will be, okay, will show you how to implement all of these things. These are, okay, all the, the money in the red dot does not pass the liquidity, safety, or rate of return or tax-free growth test. All right. So they are missing something or the other. And look at it. We are comparing commodities, business ventures, limited partnerships, raw land, speculative common stock, bonds, investment grade, investment real estate, blue chip stocks, high grade bonds, mutual funds, CDs, money market funds, treasuries, annuities, and even equity in your home. All right. Why do they have all of them have these red things? Because either they are missing either one or more of the following things. So either the money is not liquid, then also that's bad, or the money is not safe from loss, or you do not get a good rate of return, right, or the tax-free growth is not there, all right. And so there's only one program, okay, that passes all of these tests, that is that MFTAI insurance contracts, so well, folks, I want to keep on emphasizing this thing, that okay, it is time to take action to prevent this bloodbath, if it ever comes about. If it did not, okay, then still you're better off, but you could be ahead, folks, and even the richest man here, Mr. Warren Buffett, he says rule number one is never lose money, and rule number two is never forget rule number one. All right. So, folks, these are big names, okay, and they are telling us lots. So, anyway, now it is time to, okay, get serious if you want to do something about it. So if you want, excuse me, if you want to loss proof your and enjoy life. If you want to, see, have only the upside of the stock market and enjoy life, see, like the some of the other people there. And if you want to put the money on autopilot, so that way you are not under any kind of a stress, see, all right. And if you want to enjoy a stress-free life, folks, then you have to implement these strategies. Now, remember in the very beginning, I had mentioned to you after losing my house in 1995, I set out, okay, to learn the, the rules of the rules of the game, yeah, right? So learn the rules, how to safely grow your money, and the IRS rules and regulations that govern money, and the laws governing the money and stuff. Remember that I had mentioned it to you? Well, folks, you do not have to try to reinvent the wheel, okay? I have done, it took me years and years of that research, okay? And I've been researching the companies and the funds that have these things, available to you. All right. So I have put everything on a platter for you to go enjoy and take action. And I call it, this is a 5 week that money formula course, okay, or you could call it the 5 week implementation course, okay. I will give you with all the tools, okay, and then you can either implement them yourselves, take it back to your own agent or your financial advisor, okay. And obviously you are here looking at these things. Obviously they have not either they do not know about it, or they never mentioned it to you about these programs, that this is the kind of security you can have, all right. So either which way, if you still want to go ahead, or we will be here to help you if you want to, all right. But I have put everything, okay, that I know into this 1 5 week course, and which is now I'm offering it at 50% off, and plus I am giving a bonus, okay, to the first 20 people, go ahead and sign up and pay for it right now, that I will personally do your financial review and make recommendations to you, all right, as to how you can achieve what your particular goals are, all right. And so folks, that is huge. And just even if you with all of these implementation rules that I give you, that you bypass just one downturn of the economy or the stock market and stuff, which every pundit is predicting there, because like I said earlier, that Mr. Trump absolutely, okay, he's a businessman, but it will take time. If he had his own way, even still, it will take time to turn all of this thing, the last 10 years of turmoil around, and he just cannot do it overnight. Plus, this is such a bloated economy, just like it was bloated back in 2006 and 7 and stuff. See, so that bubble had to burst for both the housing as well as the stock market, and that's where we are at again right now at this point. All right. So please, if you have not been through, okay, modules 1, 2, and 3, okay, and that will be to your advantage. Scroll down, go through those ones again, okay, and then come back to this thing here, and then right below this video is that 50% bonus button there. Click on that one, see, okay, the first 20 people who pay for it, are going to get this review, which is priceless, folks. Okay. So with that, I want to thank you so very much for joining us. But please, it is now time to take action. Whether you do it with me or with anyone, it does not matter. Yes, okay. If you have found someone else who has, who can give you all in one program, absolutely. But my humble wish to you is take some action. Please protect yourselves. Okay, whether these things, what the pundits are saying, whether it happens or not. If not, absolutely, okay, then okay. But if it did happen, why do you want to be a sitting duck? All right, and just one downturn, okay, if it happened, you could be losing much, much, much more. You already probably know, what happened in 2007, 8, and 9 to your money, and all right, and then when you click on that button, you will see this thing that you are getting 50% off for the whole course. And once you have implemented this thing, and then for the rest of your life, it's all on autopilot. You never have to worry about it again. Matter of fact, I want you to go be a funky, to go enjoy life, not worrying about the money. And this is, I hope I had been able to give you some insights and some insight based experiences. And now it is time to you can implement this thing. And so I have made it available to you at 50% off. But again, whatever you do, please do take some action, and take this thing seriously, what the pundits are saying about the economy. Just do not be a sitting duck out there, or procrastinate and hoping that it never happens. See that hope thing could leave you in a very, very different path. So with that, I want to thank you so much for